Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit shaky. I'm holding the camera in my hands, so yeah. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing a how to clean your makeup brushes. This is just my way of cleaning it. I know that everybody does it differently, but I wanted to do this simple, quick video on how to clean it, how I clean mine exactly. And yeah, let's just get started with the video. Okay guys, so now we're in my bathroom. I'm sorry if you guys hear like the little vent going on. I can't really stop it, but we're here in my bathroom and we're gonna go ahead and start getting started. I set you guys a little bit higher. I hope you guys can see this a little bit better. And then as I clean my makeup brushes, I'll set you guys lower. But since I'm gonna be talking about what products I use, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I use. So for my beauty blender, I have this Liquid Beauty cleaner. I just got this as a little like gift from, what's the app called, that Hush I think it's called. It's a makeup app. It's really good, and this is what I use for my beauty blender. And I just have the Real Techniques sponge. Then for my actual makeup brushes, I use the pink Sote soap. This is what this one looks like, and this is just obviously, like I said, the pink one. Mine is kind of like so messed up because it like was thrown on the floor, but it okay, she does not, oh, she looks like, okay, so here is she's very dysfunctional, but usually it is like a little block. Just mine got messed up when it was wet, so that's that. Then as a little bit more of conditioning, and so my makeup brushes get a little bit softer and a little bit of smell, I use the Dove soap. This is just the one that I use for myself. I use this, whichever one I have, whichever scent I have is the one that I use. This is just the winter care one that Dove came out with. So these are the products that I use. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do it, and then I'll show you guys a little time lapse. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Sote soap. Basically, I open the little layer here and I just like set it on there, and I'm just gonna get one of my dirtiest brushes. This is just a Wet n Wild brush. I have my faucet drain, whatever you want to call it here. I just go ahead and wet it, and basically you don't want to get water up the wand because then it'll like lose the glue. I get my soap and I wet the soap a little bit, and I just get the brush and I kind of mix that in there, and as you can see, all of the product is coming out. So I basically just mix it in here a little bit. Then after it's mixed in, I use my hand because I don't have a little mat. I just use my hand and I kind of like start squeezing the product out and doing that again in my hand. And I squeeze the product out and I do it again. So now that my makeup brush is really clean, I just go ahead and now that the makeup brush looks like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off in the water. And it is usually by this time super clean. This is what this looks like now. This is after the soap. And now we're gonna go ahead with the Dove. We're just a tiny bit, and then we're gonna shake the brush all up in there. Usually I do these only for the ones that I put on my face because I am very prone to getting acne, so I just do this one that I use for my face. And as you can see, it really like makes a lot of foam, and I kind of just do the same process again. Rinsed out, I kind of shake it out. Like I kind of hit the back of my hand just so I can get the water like sprinkled out, and then this is it clean. Yes, so I set you guys back up here, and that was basically how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do another face brush, and then I'll just do a quick little time lapse of me doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this fluffy brush. Like I said, I wet it. The only ones that I use the Dove soap with is for the ones that I use on my face because I get acne really easily. So I try and make sure the ones that I use for my face are the cleanest as can be, even though this xoxo brush really cleans them good. I just like to be extra safe with my face. So basically, I do the same thing. I just mix it in the soap. My hand, as if it was the little mat. If you guys have the mat, then this is if you guys have the mat for the makeup brushes, then you could always get one on Amazon. Just haven't gotten one. I don't know why. Maybe I'll order one right now. But I use my hand as my mat, basically, and then I just do the same thing, and I squeeze the product out, and I shake it again. I shake it and then I mix it in my hand. And I get the dough only for my face brushes. I put a little tiny bit on the back of my hand, the tiniest amount, and then I shake that one in there. Not shake it, I mix it in my hand as well, just to make sure that it is all cleaned out. And it is all clean now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little time lapse of me doing it. When it's the makeup brushes that I use for like really bright eye colors, like for example the one I just set down was in red, I let it sit in the xoxo soap after I mix it in. Like I let the mix set in so I could really like get into the red. Hey guys, so now that all my makeup brushes I have washed out, the process of drying them is pretty simple. I get a rag, then I get a rubber band. For my brushes that are double-ended, which are the ones for my naked palette, I don't put them in this drying system-ish. What I do for the double-ended ones is I basically just set them out flat. I basically just gather them together like this. Once they're in this little tiny clump, I get my rubber band, which basically I grab the ones that I use for my hair basically. And I tie it around it like this. Then I get the rag and I kind of like wrap it around. And I let the brushes, like the bottom of it, sit on the rag, and I set them like this anywhere basically. The beauty blender, which is the last step to clean, I usually keep in this type of little case. It is really dirty because I have not cleaned it. Last time I used it, I recommend just wash it out after every time you use it so it doesn't get stained, but this is very self-explanatory. You just wet it, let it get big, and then you get the cleaner. Maybe you can even use the xoxo soap as well if you don't have this. And basically you spread this all over the place. Just spread it all over the sponge. And then I get my dough soap and I put a little bit as well. So it has a bunch of cleaners on it, and then I'm just gonna like mix this all in there. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed of watching me clean my makeup brushes. So now I can go ahead and film some more makeup videos for you guys since all my brushes are kind of dirty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something. If you try any of these methods, or you try that soap, or if you guys have any of the things that you use that work for your makeup brushes, be sure to comment down below for anyone else in the comment section. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.